Hey guys, welcome to NairobichapelSyokimau. My name is Shaddy, and today we're going to look at the story of Gideon, and it's going to be a foundation of our story even as we do our 1 Minute Wednesday. And the tagline for this conversation today is, if you trust in yourself, you will need yourself to sustain yourself, but you trust in the Lord, God takes the full responsibility of sustaining you. Are you ready? Let's do this. If you've never read the story of Gideon, you can find it in the book of Judges, chapter 6 from verse 11 onwards. And this story is an encouragement to me. And today I'm going to read verse 12, chapter 6, verse 12. And I'm going to just pick a couple of things from that story that will encourage you with today. So this is what it says, chapter 6, verse 12. When the angel of the Lord appeared to Gideon, he said, "The Lord is with you, mighty warrior." When God calls you, God points you to a better future. Every single time when God calls you and points you to a better future. When the enemy calls you, when the devil calls you, he reminds you of the things that you have done that didn't work. He reminds you of your failure. He reminds you of your disappointments. He reminds you of your insecurities. He reminds you of things that are not actually working. And sometimes he even reminds you of the things that you're missing out on. But when God calls us, he calls us into a better future. He says that when he gives life and life in fullness, but the devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And in this story of Gideon, God was calling him out into a place of being a warrior. At that time, he was not a warrior, but God knew that there was something. I guarantee you this, God knows your capacity. And when God calls you, he already knows your capacity. He already knows where he's calling. He already knows that you can handle it. That's why he's calling you out into something better, into something new. Maybe you're there and you've been in a toxic relationship, and God is calling you out, and you're like, no, I will never find someone like this. No, you need to just step out from that relationship, because there's something better for you, and God knows, and he knows the future. This is what the enemy will try to whisper into your ear, even sometimes shout into your ear, that you are missing out. That if you step out, there's nothing better than what you have. I guarantee you this, there is always something better, and the best is actually yet to come. And you just need to be on the side of God. And the question that I want to ask you today is, who do you want to trust? Do you want to trust yourself? Because guess what? If you trust yourself, you will need yourself to sustain yourself. And I guarantee you this, you don't have the capacity to sustain yourself. But if you trust God, God takes the full responsibility of sustaining you. And that's the best place. That is the best place to be, because God takes care of every battle, and he takes care of everything, and ensuring that you are sustained. And today my encouragement and my challenge to you is this: trust the Lord and watch him sustain you. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate you. Please share this video with a friend, and see you next Wednesday. Cheers.